one of which is clarinetist Zayed al-Baghdadi. Music master Ken Haggerty invited Andrew to the school where he filed this report.
Zayed, first of all, can I ask you, how long have you been playing?
Well, I've been playing the clarinet for around 5 or 6 years or so.
When did you first discover that you really liked it?
I'd say last year with my teacher, because he just pushed me into it.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, yeah.
Quantum leap, you might say?
Yeah, I would say, yeah.
But you've been playing piano as well. I understand you use that for composition more.
Yeah, well, I use the piano as a tool, because, I mean, let's say I'm composing something, I just sit in front of the piano, play some things, write them down. That's my base, the piano, for composition mostly.
Okay. Now, you're playing a range of music. We only saw a bit of it tonight. You're playing classical, you're playing jazz, I'm sure you're playing other types of music as well. How do you find mixing the two styles? Because you're improvising a lot with jazz. How does it affect your classical playing?
Well, okay, I can say that jazz music is very useful for classical playing in some way, because in jazz, I mean, we're playing without a score. You're playing mostly from, from your mind. You're improvising. And so in classical music, which is more obeying the written script and all, I mean, in a way, jazz can help you play the script in a more musical way. Right. I mean, because you're playing it in how you improvise it yourself, the way you interpret the piece. So I would say, yeah, it can really help it musically. Yeah.
But at the same time, you have to remember the discipline as well, yeah?
Exactly. I mean, it's a big jump between classical and jazz, and so you have to change your way of playing as well. But, I mean, there are some points from jazz where you can bring into classical. That's for sure.
Great. Okay. Sid, come to you now. How long have you been playing?
3 years now.
Yeah.
Bass 3 years, yeah.
Now, we heard you playing jazz tonight. What's your favorite?
Well, I play jazz. I play jazz and classical on the bass, but I mainly play guitar, and I play a lot of rock and jazz on the guitar as well, which is basically my favorite, yeah.
Do you play any classical at all?
On the guitar?
Well, just generally.
Classical on the bass, yeah, in an orchestra, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ben, how long have you been playing?
2 years.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What's your favorite type of music?
I've started jazz, but I'd say my favorite's probably rock.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now, I understand you guys are all going to, we're going to Muscat?
Yeah.
What is that for, in fact?
It's for the
American British Academy.
Okay, who's got it? I can ask you.
Well, okay, we're going to represent the school at this sort of musical festival in Muscat. Yeah. And it's the American British Academy who's hosting some schools from around the Gulf. And so we are going to represent St. Christopher's School by participating in this sort of competition. Right. And we'll be performing in a concert as well.
Comedy hypnotist Ken Webster was in Bahrain last week for a performance at the Dillman Club.